Good morning, listeners and viewers of Concerned Citizens Media. Welcome back again. I don't have too much for today, but I just came to share some points about today's new administration. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, and plus two videos to share with you at the end. So I don't have much, but I just have Concerned Citizens Media comment on today's new administration. January 2021. It's already past midnight. So today is a new beginning in American history. We have a new administration sworn in. We have Kamala Harris as our first woman, also from mixed races, as our vice president, possibly for the next 4 years. President Joe Biden has the most diverse cabinet in American history. He attempted to have representatives that look like the American fabric. The Biden-Harris administration is calling for unity and cooperation in tackling the challenges we are facing here at home and around the world. The Biden-Harris White House is full of hopes, admiration, encouragement, and it is with the vision and commitment to make our homeland and the globe full of freedom, full of peace, love, harmony, justice, democracy, prosperity, equality, and human dignity. There is no place for racism, sexism, hate, divisiveness, and trashing each other in the Biden-Harris administration. Thanks to the millions and millions of American voters, now we have the new administration that uses common sense, evidence, science, and medical expert guidelines in tackling COVID-19, which has killed more than 400,000 Americans and more globally. We have a matured and well-coordinated and organized helping hands in the White House that does not play politics with this dangerous virus and with other serious domestic and global matters. Concerned Citizens Media congratulates again this new administration and wish them success in every challenge they might be facing in their journey and in every promise and hopes they are making for the American people and for the global community. Let's begin the celebration and get ready to assist them in every way possible to make their administration fruitful for them and for all of us. We are glad to have them, and we are in a safe and comfortable hands, at least for the next 4 years. So that is the statement from Concerned Citizens Media on incoming Biden Kamala Harris administration, and we are glad it is a successful transmission Uh, so we hope it will be a successful administration in their term and beyond. It's a new beginning. It's a hope. It's a new hope to tackle all challenges and to bring back life to normal state. So let's celebrate together. Let's stand with them and help them with our prayers and everything possible to make uh, their administration successful for all of us. So it is interesting. It's a very joyful, uh, happy day, you know, uh, especially when when we see what we experienced in the last 4 years. All we divisiveness just from the beginning, uh, banning, uh, challenge in immigration, Muslim ban, everything is nothing uniting the country, no message, and trashing science, trashing science, trashing the medical expertise, forcing them to follow politics instead of science. It's a lot of bad stuff happened in the last 4 years. So concerned citizens media is glad uh, for that kind of administration to over. I assume most of Americans also support this idea. Uh, no more trashing against each other, no more hating each other. So I hope, and we pray to make this administration successful in everywhere for the global peace, uh, for global unity, economy, and for this challenging disease. So that's all I have for a comment, and I have 2 videos to share with you. That will be the end for today. Let's bring this video. Okay, I think the first one is let's see.
Somalia's Information Minister Usman Abukar Dube on Tuesday denied claims that hundreds of Somali soldiers had been killed while fighting alongside the Ethiopian army against the Tigray People's Liberation Front. In a national televised broadcast, the minister noted that Ethiopia did not request any troops from Somalia. Referring to the reports as rumors and nonsense, he said, quote, "It is unfortunate that people are trying to find political gains from our national army. We are confirming that the fake news, which is meant for politics and business, that claimed Somali troops training in Eritrea took part in fighting in Tigray region, northern Ethiopia, is not true," end quote. A statement that comes after the former deputy spy chief of Somalia's National Intelligence and Security Agency, Abdisalan Yusuf Guled, claimed on Monday that almost 400 Somali soldiers died fighting in the Tigray conflict in November last year, sparking fear across Somalia, as many families are now concerned about their relatives serving in the Somali National Army.
Okay. So that is
This is Athletic Greens, a comprehensive all-in-one daily supplement made from
Somalia
75 high-quality
denying
ingredients in their most absorbable form. Basically,
involving
it's
in
super
the
powder with superpowers. Each serving serving of athletic greens is packed with vitamins,
Right,
minerals,
fighting.
antioxidants, probiotics, pretty much everything you need to support a healthy body and mind. This carefully formulated combination supports your immune system, digestion, and recovery, all while increasing your energy and focus. Most importantly, it fills in the gaps in your diet with the nutrients that your body needs every day. Consider it your nutritional insurance.
Yeah, this advertisement. Okay.
Easy daily habit, amazing long-term. Somalia's Information Minister Usman Abu Kardube on Tuesday denied claims that hundreds of political comes after the former debt split in November.
We're barely an hour away. At 10:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, Joe Biden will become the 46th President of the United States. The road to presidency has been a difficult one for him. He faced a bitter election campaign, a legal challenge to his victory, and an attempted coup by a sitting president, no less, who just refused to concede. Even today, when there is no doubt about Biden's victory, his inauguration is happening under unprecedented circumstances. The Wuhan virus pandemic and major security concerns. Threats of an insider attack. So we have no crowds, none of the pomp and pageantry that comes with a presidential inauguration. In about an hour, Joe Biden will take oath of office on the steps of the U.S. Capitol, the same place where just 2 weeks ago a mob breached security barriers and stormed America's seat of power. Today, Washington resembles a war zone. The U.S. Capitol is under an emergency. 25,000 soldiers are guarding it. There is a military force 5 times bigger than the American troops deployed in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. These 25,000 National Guards were vetted by the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. 12 of them have been removed from the inauguration day duties because of their links with extreme rights groups. It's an oath-taking under the shadow of the gun. It's going to be a packed day for Joe Biden. Right after the inauguration, he will get to work. On day one, the new U.S. president will approve 17 executive actions, 17. In one fell swoop, Biden wants to change America's domestic and foreign policy, mark a clean break from the Trump presidency right at the beginning. So let's tell you what this inauguration day is going to look like in the U.S. After an invocation and a pledge of allegiance, singer Lady Gaga will perform the national anthem. Shortly before noon in Washington, Kamala Harris will take oath as the Vice President of America. She will be sworn in by Justice Sonia Sotomayor. At midday, that's 12 o'clock local time, Joe Biden will take oath. He will be sworn in by John Roberts, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of America. Biden plans to use a massive Bible for this ceremony. A Bible that has been in his family since 1893. After taking oath, Biden will give his inaugural speech. He will outline his vision for the next 4 years. Reports say Joe Biden has been working on the speech since November. His team has been tightly guarding its contents. But he is expected to focus on 3 key themes: his plans to defeat the pandemic, America is still the worst hit, build back better, and unite his country. Before the big speech, Biden made a more personal one in Delaware. That's his hometown. Biden was in tears as he left Delaware for Washington.
You know, it's kind of emotional for me. Look, I've been with you my whole career, and through the good times and the bad. I want to thank you for everything.
After that speech, he left for Washington. Biden attended a ceremony to honor nearly 400,000 victims of the Wuhan virus. Landmarks across the United States were illuminated for the ceremony, and this includes the Empire State Building in New York as well as the Space Needle in Seattle. It is being said that this commemoration marks the beginning of a new era in America's battle against the pandemic. And speaking of a new era, the 17 executive actions that Biden wants to push on day one are significant. They will reverse the marquee decisions of Donald Trump. So what is it that Joe Biden wants to do? Rejoin the World Health Organization, rejoin the Paris Climate Agreement, end the so-called Muslim travel ban imposed by Trump, stop funding to Trump's border wall. That's right, America was footing the bill for the wall, not Mexico, as Trump had promised. Other actions will focus on the fight against the pandemic and orders to ease some of the financial strain that Americans are facing thanks to the virus from China. What about Donald Trump, the outgoing US president? Where was he? Trump was not completely out of action today. He reserved the last day to issue more than 70 pardons, 70 pardons. This includes his former advisor Steve Bannon and rappers Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. In all, Trump has pardoned 143 people. He hasn't pardoned himself or his family, though. A presidential pardon basically means you will not be punished or prosecuted for a federal crime in America. All presidents issue pardons, but Trump's have been among the most controversial. The White House has also released the final speech of Donald Trump. He made no mention of Joe Biden, but he did extend his best wishes to the new administration. And just before leaving Washington, Trump also addressed his supporters. Listen to what he had to say.
I will always fight for you. I will be watching, I will be listening, and I will tell you that the future of this country has never been better. I wish the new administration great luck and great success. I think they'll have great success. They have the foundation to do something really spectacular.
Trump's farewell from the White House was rather low-key. He left early in the morning. Reports say Trump wanted a lavish farewell featuring a 21-gun salute, a color guard, a military band, and a large crowd of supporters. But his team was apparently struggling to gather a large crowd. Guests were told to bring up to 5 or more people each. Reports say even Anthony Scaramucci got an invite, the former White House communications director who was fired by Trump 10 days after he joined. In the end, the Trump presidency did not play out as he had planned. The next president is set to be inaugurated now. Donald Trump is not attending, and there's a good chance he won't be watching it either. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.
Okay, that's VION, I believe, an Indian television. So thank you for that reporting on the a little bit this video is done before inauguration. That's why you hear about scheduling, what time swearing takes place, who will do, so a little bit delay. I copied it before the inauguration for this program. So all is completed, the inauguration, the swearing ceremony, everything is successful, so completed. So I apologize for the timing of the video. It was done before inauguration. That's why we hear the program. Anyway, it's over for Trump. All the conspiracy, fraud, irregularity claims, all the mess he created in the last few weeks plus the last 4 years. It's horrible. It's horrible. Horrible. We don't want to remember, and we don't want him to come back. That's period. We don't want him. Let him retire peacefully. Stay out of politics. He is a divider. He got very divisive politics. All kind of indication of discrimination, divisiveness in all his policies. So that will be the end for him. I hope he will not come back again. No way. Americans will not vote for him, especially the majority. So, but he is threatening the public and giving them false hope that he is coming back in the future. I don't see it. We don't see it. He's coming back. So let's wish congratulations, success for Biden-Harris administration. Let's stand with them, support them with everything possible, and together we can win against this dangerous disease and every obstacles we might face in the future. Thank you, and for taking the time with me. I will be back with other news and comments and videos next round. Still, if you have something to share, you can send me through my email birke663@gmail.com. You can comment on my video, share with friends, families, subscribe to it so we can share the news and we can grow Concerned Citizens Media. At the end, I heard that internet and the phone service is established in Wallagga. That is a good news if it is true. It has been shut down for more than 2 years, and these people have been suffering a lot. We don't know what is happening over there. Nobody's documenting the killing, the torture, the harassment, the property damage happening in Western Wallagga especially. OMN is not at the close distance like before. So the media over there now is only the government media, and they don't care about the people. They're just reporting what the government told them to report. So we have no information about all the atrocities happening over there because we don't have independent medias. So now the phone line and the internet is open, which is a good sign. So at least we can communicate with the public, that they can express their feeling, what happened in the last 2+ years under this administration. Hopefully it will not shut down again, and the people will be free, hopefully. So thank you again for listening. Congratulations the new administration and for the American people who voted for this new day. Let's go to work. Let's wish them success, and that will be the end. So long, everyone. Until next time.